Hey again, this is Andy from potatoesandpearls.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make pigs in a blanket in the air fryer. Yes, I know we normally make them in the oven, but this time we're going to be making them in the air fryer. This is going to be a really quick video because actually this is really easy to do. I didn't expect it to be this easy, but they came out super quick, and you can actually have this party snack done within about 7 minutes. So first off, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of air fryer and a lot of instant pot videos on this channel with a little bit of travel and home DIY sprinkled in. So if that is for you, you should consider subscribing. And so as you can see, I am already working with my crescent roll dough. You don't have to buy the pre-cut crescent roll dough. I didn't. I'm just using, they sell it like just the dough. It's not cut to any shape or form. And so you're going to want to go ahead and cut triangles into it. First, I cut it into smaller squares so it's easier to work on my cutting board. But if you have more space, you can work with the whole sheet. And you're just going to cut out triangles. They don't have to be a particular measurement. They just need to be long enough to wrap around the entire cocktail sausage. And you just want to make sure it's wide at the bottom and thin at the top. So as you can see with my cutting, I definitely did not measure. I just cut to what looked appropriate for the cocktail sausages. And so that's all that you need to do here. It's not that hard, and I'm just using a pizza cutter to cut it just because it makes it's easier to cut, but you can use a knife if you want to as well. It's really just whatever tools that you have available. So the next step is that we are going to roll the cocktail sausages in the crescent roll dough. If you have made pigs in a blanket before and put them in the oven, as you can see, the first few steps are literally just the same. I'm showing you how to make just the beginning part of pigs in a blanket. So you just want to put your cocktail sausage at the largest part of the triangle and go ahead and roll it and try to make sure that it's covered on all sides, because that dough is going to fluff up and encase the sausage. This is just a quick look at how many pigs in a blanket I got out of one crescent roll tube. I got about 18. That was out of, once again, one tube. And so I've laid them out here, and that was with no measuring of the triangles. I just went ahead and cut them on my own. So now that I've gotten all of my cocktail sausages rolled up in the crescent roll dough, as you just saw, we're going to go ahead and get them into the air fryer. Once again, I use the Dash compact air fryer, so I can't put a whole bunch of stuff in at once, because when we are air frying, we don't want to stack food on top of each other. We want there to be an even airflow so the food cooks appropriately. I have gone ahead and I'm brushing on melted butter onto each piece. So I'm just taking a pastry brush and I'm just brushing the butter on all the sides that I can, and then putting the pigs in a blanket into the air fryer and making sure that they are spaced out, because once again, we want the air to be able to circulate around the pigs in the blanket. This is extremely important because we are working with dough. If we try to stack them all together, you're going to end up with a bunch of pigs in a blanket stuck together, and then you're going to have to pull them all apart. Once you get your pigs in a blanket in the air fryer, you're going to go ahead and set the temperature to about 350 degrees. Not every air fryer will have that mark, so that's why I said an estimate of 350 degrees. And you're going to go ahead and set the timer for 7 minutes. Now that the 7 minutes have passed, we're going to go ahead and take the pigs in a blanket out of the air fryer. There is no need to turn them over or anything like that. And so now that I've taken them out, you can see that the dough has fluffed up around the sausage and they are fully cooked. It was very quick, only took a few minutes, and so I'm gonna go ahead and take them out and we'll go ahead and finish up the last few steps. This is my favorite part. We are going to add more melted butter. So once they've cooked, once they've baked up, I go ahead and I put them on a plate and I take my same pastry brush and I just go ahead and brush a little bit more melted butter over the top. I honestly don't think that you can have enough butter when it comes to pigs in a blanket with bread product. It's just so good. So I go ahead and brush that on top, and I also just sprinkle on a little bit of salt, just a little bit, just to add a little touch of salt, and that's it. I've gone ahead and heated up the rest of my pigs in a blanket, and so as you can see, they are all done, and I've brushed melted butter on top of all of them. Really quick, really easy, and you're done and you have a quick snack if it's a last minute gathering or you want something for lunch. Or honestly, I thought of this when I was in the mood for corn dogs, and this was just like a really good substitution. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And once again, if you are into food videos, if you are into travel, and if you are into home DIY, I think this would be a good channel for you, and you should consider subscribing. I'll be putting out more air fryer videos and more Instant Pot videos very soon. Thanks, bye.